I'm not a critic, but I am a professional storyteller, so here's my opinion on the new Superman movie. There might be some minor spoilers, but I'll start off with it was so fun. Personally, I really like that we started in the middle of a developed universe. I feel like I've seen the Superman origin story like way too many times. They just gave me the quick spark notes and we went into a whole new story. And instead of spending all that time building up how this character came to be the way that he is, we got to explore a whole new side of the Superman character, because we never get a live action movie with a Superman that's been doing it for a while. I like the world building, I like the fights. Lex Luthor did a fantastic job. He was literally just a hater, honestly. Comedy was very Guardians of the Galaxy, like where they had literal monkeys that were typing hate comments on Twitter. Even Mr. Terrific reminded me of that character in Guardians of the Galaxy with the whistling, like flying arrow. James Gunn is really a master of like crazy choreographed fight scenes that are in one take, like what happened with the Lois Lane Mr. Terrific scene, and just general comedy. I also felt like he really knew his audience when he gave Krypto like a dog, a really cute dog, like a really big role in the movie. I was quite surprised by how big of a role Krypto was playing in this movie. And then also integrating like a cute baby. And one of the things that I found really interesting was that the way James Gunn did Superman felt like there were constantly stakes. And it wasn't even that this Superman was a more mortal version. This guy was getting his freaking shit kicked in every other second. But there were other elements, like other characters that were always at stake that made you kind of sort of cringe, because you're like, oh my god, is that character gonna live? Like the Krypto being in trouble, the baby being in trouble. I felt like I was at the edge of my seat because I was like, oh my god, the baby might die. There is a critique that there are a lot of characters that sort of are introduced in this sort of world at their very surface level. I felt like they were introduced a proper amount, except for the guys at the Daily Bugle. I felt like there were way too many characters at the Daily Bugle to be introduced and just really had no role besides Lois, and I forgot the other guy's name. He's like really he's supposed to be really attractive. He's like a journalist. But I did feel like the other heroes, while they were like kind of surface level and had a very few scenes, I felt like they were in there just enough to like make you like them and be interested more about their character, and not necessarily think of them as like a holistic character themselves. I wasn't looking at Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl and being like, wow, they had so much development, or they had little development, because I was like, oh, they're just there to like support the plot and support the character, and they're interesting and fun. Like I wasn't thinking that much about it. And I also have this expectation that we'll see more of them in other movies. So like characters that did matter, Superman, Lois Lane, Lex Luthor, Krypto, felt like I enjoyed every moment that they really had on screen. I was surprised by how much I liked Lex. Beyond comic book accuracy,